Okay, let's expose some more goodies, some good DVDs for people like us that love to watch, and older people like me that grew up, you know. Fucking, let's bring back the 70s. Warriors. Okay, what a great friggin' movie. Actually, kind of, the guy who did Warriors, were kind of based like with the New York gangs of the 70s. The New York gangs of the 70s do not look like the people these days, okay? They do not wear their pants hanging down, jumpsuits, tracksuits, whatever, or wear their caps backwards, have gold chains around their necks and all this shit. These people actually, they look like rock and rollers and punks, really. They had even spiked wristbands and stuff. I will provide a link down below, New York Gang documentary. Man, it's really, you know, Warriors is kind of a spin-off of that. Remember in the beginning of the Warriors movie, where they wanted to make peace between all the gangs? Well, in real life, back in the 70s, in the school gym, all the gangs met with each other, and they tried to establish peace with each other. So that's where the idea came from. So a lot of the ideas came from actually New York gangs, and that's what Warriors came from about. There you go. And these guys were nothing like today whatsoever. These guys were cool. You know, I was, you know, I loved the 70s. The 70s was great, man. I mean, you could make money just walking down the street picking up bottles out of the ditches and stuff. A 2-liter plastic Coke bottle would be 30 cents. And back then, you could buy a lot of stuff. You know, you can accumulate $2, you know, walking 6-7 blocks, and then, you know, go get yourself some junk food. And the junk food was certainly a lot better tasting, less artificial flavors and colors and all that crap that's making people ill nowadays. Yeah, so, you know, back then, you know, we got the Savage Skulls, you got the Blackie Comanchos, you got the Latin Kings, you got the Savage Nomads, you know. And these dudes, they all dressed up like rock and rollers and punks. Like, they even have a swastika flag behind in their clubhouse. You know, because it's a friggin' sun symbol. It doesn't mean what these commie jerks fucking think it does mean. You know, there's really nothing to do about racism whatsoever. A lot of people, biker clubs, gangs, they use that as like fear, to install fear. That was it, you know, macho and fearism and stuff like that. Sid Vicious, you know, from Sex Pistols, he wore a swastika shirt. You know, Susie and the Banshee, she wore a swastika armband in her early days. So it's not what people think and what this new brainwashed generation thinks. Oh, everybody's a fascist and everything else. It's like bullshit. You know what? Communism and fascism, both of them are red. Both their flags are red. Okay? They're not for freedom. None of them are. Don't fall for the trap. Fascism is just a vehicle to push communism in the world. That's all what it's used for, right? So they're both evil. Don't fall for the lies. Warriors, such an incredible movie. Can you dig it? Warriors come out to play, and we got Easy Riders. You know, cult classic. You know, these are must-get DVDs. Fucking fabulous music. Don't bogart that joint, my friend. Pass it over to me. And we got Jimi Hendrix, Rainbow Ridge movie. Check that out. It's pretty weird though, because they're at this commune or some religious thing, religious commune thing. It's like kind of weird though. But anyways, check that out. Great movie. Spinal Tap. This is hilarious. These guys are a bunch of characters. I will make a video on these guys down the road sometime. Were they a joke band or not? There's another band that was more of a joke band than these guys. These guys were they were serious. You know, they weren't really such a joke band. They weren't. They were a good band. You know, I like Spinal Tap. Good group. Sid and Nancy, okay? Not particularly the way that the story about the Sex Pistols went, because this is a politically correct movie. You know, he wears, Sid Vicious in this movie, he wears a communist, a hammer and a sickle, instead of swastika shirt that the real Sid Vicious wore. It's politically correct. It's a great movie, but some things were very, you know, disappointing. Political correctness is in there. You know, that really destroys originality. It destroys history. You know, it falsifies history. Here we got the Angels, the Australian band that AC/DC really liked and backed up these guys and got them up to be signed. Great movie, watch it. Great stuff. Swearing in there, everything. Great movie, get it. Runaways. Not exactly how originally the Runaways went, although a lot of things were close. Still yet a great movie. Good to have. Grab it. Another cult classic. Yep. Rock and Roll Swindle. Alright, now we got the real Sex Pistols. Great movie. Well done. Must watch. Get it. I'm not a Kiss fan, but this movie right here, Detroit Rock City, great stuff. It's got Ramones music in there and other music in there too. Runaways it's got in there. Great movie. Get that, buy that. It's a great film, awesome film. Tommy, alright. This is kind of like the opera movie. Got Anne Margaret, Oliver Reed, Roger Daltrey, Elton John in there. Some people say, you know, the younger people say, oh, it's really weird kind of a thing. But they don't understand because they weren't born in the 60s. So they don't really, they don't clue in what the movie is really about. But anyways, there's Tina Turner. R.I.P. Turner Turner, who passed away a year ago or two. So there you go, yeah. Roger Daltrey. Good movie. Now, Pink Floyd, The Wall. It's a masterpiece. Even the punk rockers like it because it really, you know, it really appeals to punk rock too, this movie, because These are the kind of movies that should be shown at the drive-in. These are the type of drive-in movies. All of these movies, you know, it's a type of movies that need to be shown at the drive-in. Sadly, we had a drive-in around here called the Twilight, and it's been taken down. It's no longer around. We don't have no drive-ins anymore. You know, this is British Columbia for you. You know, British Columbia. There's nothing European about certain areas. You know, only Victoria, because they want to keep their thing that way. But everywhere else, it's just it's becoming a shithole here. All right, so that's it. Some goodies here. Thanks for watching. I'll provide a link about the Warrior New York Gangs documentary. See you later. Take care.